You could do owner operator, real estate acquisition, and let somebody do the work, leasing model, you buy and you lease, and then partnerships and joint ventures, which I love. That's a great way to really work with somebody, as two heads are better than one. And then you're able to really take your business to the next level. Start with one, and then you go further and further and further. Again, financial insights, initial investment costs, you got to look at those. Then operating expenses, that's the second thing. Revenue streams, you got to have a whole business model. See, you can't just, say, I'm going to buy right now, or I have something over here and I should convert it into, no, 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 no. There's a systematic way to see if you can even convert that home into assisted living or memory care. You got to talk to the building department. You got to go to the licensing division in that place, or you have boots on the ground. Then you can ask them to do all those work. Like I'll share with you we're still good. 30 minutes only, and I've hopefully covered some really good things. We'll do some question answers right now. Then we'll do again at half an hour time at 11 o'clock and then 11:30. But the biggest thing is initial investment costs. You got to put it on Excel and make sure you understand how much down payment you need, closing costs, what's the cost of the loan, the mortgage you're going to get, right? And then you cannot just get empty home and it doesn't fill up overnight, by the way. In single family, one resident comes in, but in your resident, in my case, there are 10 residents we need, right? Because 10 seniors are going to come. So they're not going to come all at one time. So you got to have operating expenses budget for that. Revenue streams, you got to look at comparable properties nearby and RALs if you're doing residential assisted living or even centers. What are they charging? How old are they? What are their services? So all those things, any kind of business to really do well, what's needed is understanding the business and digging into it passively or actively. And then you make decisions to move next level, next level, next level. And that's why my students in our academy do very well, because they learn the blunders and this, and not to, buy at the wrong places and get into trouble and things like that. So that's why, I just, my passion is to, share my knowledge that I've gathered over 40 years, give them on silver platter, to lots and lots of very action oriented investors, not time wasters or just tipping into, but if you're really sincerely looking into going to the next level, please text me or my partner Bill, which will give you the phone number in a little bit. But revenue streams, operational costs, and case studies, it's very, very important to do a model. Do a model, Excel model, I call it, underwriting templates we have designed. We provide all those things. But the key thing is it's not that hard. It's mathematics. I say that, revenues, how many rooms and how much each room is going to bring. Then expenses, what will be the expenses? And you could do it for first month, second month, third month, fourth, like for the whole year. Then also have a good leasing and advertising, marketing, fee. I mean, not a fee, but expenses allocated there, because you've got to make sure you're doing it right. Thank you from bottom of my heart. But let's go into challenges and also risk mitigation. I do want to let you know it's not rosy. No business is rosy, but it gets rosier and it gets really exciting when we dig deeper and deeper into it. And then you could start with one RAL, which we're going to go into that now. And then I just showed you the one I built it, right? It was long time, lots of challenges with the bank and with the authorities and inspectors, and cost of goods went up, as you know, after COVID, 32%. So I got all the headwinds thrown at my face and my partner's face. And, the people we were able to really spend, and finish some projects. We are still doing some projects right now. 90% built in Williamsburg. We should be opening up, and in Palm Bay, Florida, and like that. But the key thing is mitigating strategies are very important in any business. You need to not really be thinking that it's very rosy. Everybody's going to just love and make that, 120,000 income per year on the residential assisted living. You will, but you got to really set it right. So regulatorily compliance. That's one thing. I definitely want to talk about that because remember, we are dealing with seniors. They are fragile, they are weak, they're so we have to make sure that we have regular our hiring of the community manager or director or operating manager needs to be with experience. Like, for example, in Arizona, we just in last 6 months, I think we have bought 2 homes. We just went there on Monday, by the way. Today is Thursday. I had not seen the home. I buy things remotely, but I have different ways to do it. You don't have to fly into and go to all these places to buy your properties. No, 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 no. You can ask the realtor or the broker to give you a video of the entrance going from the street into the property you're buying, from the front yard, one single video, all the way from the entrance of the home to every room, everything, kitchen, backyard, everything. That's what I did. That's my little hack, and I've been doing it for a long time. That way, it was saving me so much time. I didn't have to catch a plane and pay $300 for the flight that I just decided to go and get Uber and then go to Phoenix and Scottsdale, where we bought this home. But by having inspector report, appraisal, all those things, and the video and the pictures, I was able to close the deal in 14 days.